Augusta, the legislature has begun the arduous task of going through Governor Mills' supplemental state budget proposal.
Part of the governor's plan includes sending rebate checks to about 800,000 taxpayers, but there are still questions about the amount and the timing of those checks. News Center Maine's Don Kerrigan reports from the State House.
All those in favor? 12-0.
On this day, the votes came fast and easy.
What we dealt with here this morning is the first pass-through, and some refer to it as the low-hanging fruit.
Budget veteran Representative Solwyn Millett
Second.
says the Appropriations Committee likes to get the easy items out of the way because a lot of hot and costly issues are waiting. The most costly is Governor Mills' plan to give more than half of the $1.2 billion surplus back to taxpayers, sending those proposed $850 checks. But will lawmakers be willing to go that high? Committee co-chair Senator Kathy Breen wouldn't predict.
There's a lot of different numbers floating around at this point, so I don't know where it will land, but I do think it should be targeted to lower income folks in Maine.
Republican Representative Millett says some on his side want to see more people get checks.
Plus, there are people that feel that the cutoff on the income level is too low, and we ought to go higher. Obviously, those issues all are very costly, so it's a moving target. And
plenty of other issues, too. Funding for human services needs, nursing homes, direct care workers, mental health. $100 million for roads and bridges, and $60 million to compensate landowners for PFAS chemical contamination. But the Agriculture Committee wants a lot more.
The committee asked for 100, so that's a dividing line that's pretty significant.
I think that one of my concerns is that we get a program going, get a testing regimen, and get the science straight, and so we can make sure that whatever money we're spending is backed by solid science.
The committee will now begin negotiating all of those items back and forth between the parties. This will all need to get negotiated over the next 2 to 3 weeks. At the same time, committee members are likely to be getting pressure from advocates who want more funding for particular needs. As Senator Breen said, even with unprecedented surpluses, everyone always is looking for more. In Augusta, Don Kerrigan, News Center, Maine.
Lawmakers are supposed to have this entire session wrapped up by April 20th.